Q94.5 All Rock all the time. Rock and Roll James. 7:17 in the evening, and you know what we do every single Friday evening around this time? We do Home Brewed, brought to you by 5x5 Brewing, now available valley-wide. If you don't see us up on tap, ask for us. 5x5 Brewing, battle-born, Texas-made. They're a veteran-owned and operated craft brewery based out of Mission, Texas, infusing the spirit of the fighting man into every glass. We strive to produce beers of the highest quality. Then they are open, so if you want to go have some beers tonight, go by 5x5 Brewing in Mission, Texas. You'll be glad you did, and the beer is real cold. All right, we've got a band in. Couple of members of a band. You know, we still got that COVID policy going on, 2 band members per show. We were doing phoners for a while. Now we're able to bring in a couple of guys, and hopefully soon we'll be able to bring in the whole 10 members. All right. Yeah. What is this band, man? What are they? An orchestra? But no, we're talking with an awesome band named Nautilus and Pangolin. We've got Tony, the guitarist, and Nick, the bassist, here with us. How's it going, guys?
Pretty good. How's it going?
Good, man. Tony, where are you guys from, dude?
Well, I'm from McAllen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nick?
I'm from Edinburgh, Texas.
Edinburgh, McAllen, Edinburgh. Because you mentioned right now one of your members that was on the phone. He's from Harlingen, right?
Yeah, our friend Adrian.
Adrian?
He's our player. He does all of our mixing and matching.
How many members do you got, Tony?
Oh, we got 4 members right now. We got 2 guitar players, we got a bass player, and a drummer.
How long's the band been around?
I want to say like maybe 3 or 4 years.
Wow, so you guys have been around for a while then.
Yeah, we've been around for a while.
Uh-huh.
There's just been a couple of member changes here and there, but this has been our most consistent one as of yet.
Yeah. How long has this core membership have been together? How long has
I
that
would
been?
say it's about to be like 2 years.
2 years? That's cool, man.
Yeah, about 2 years.
The longer a band's together, or longer the members are together, the better it gets because of the chemistry just starts growing. Do you do a lot of the music and the songwriting in this band, or is it a collaboration amongst every member here?
I would say I have a big part of the writing.
Okay,
but I would say it's also equal because I have my own parts, and then I'll present them to the band, and then they'll write to the music.
Okay.
And then everyone else also has their songs as well.
The lyrics, is that your side too, or is it a collaboration with, or does some other member of the band do that?
Well, as of right now, we're instrumental, but we do.
Oh, okay.
But we do plan on eventually getting a vocalist. That would be pretty fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So it's an instrumental thing, man.
Yeah, it's been like a growing genre, I feel like, recently with like all the metal scene, like Pliny, Animals as Leaders, all that stuff. I think that genre of instrumental metal and rock is on the rise. And I mean, if you haven't heard it yet, it's going to slap you in the face when you figure it out.
Well, instrumentals have had a position in metal and progressive metal, especially. Back in the day, you had Rush with the Via Strangiato XYZ or YYZ, I think. And so they were doing some instrumentals back in the day. But now there's bands that just are completely instrumental, man, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That's just that's their thing.
Go ahead and turn the mic. When you guys talk into the mic, talk right into it with whoever's talking on it, all right? What I did want to ask you was the name Nautilus and Pangolin. Where does that come from, bro?
Oh, they're actually 2 animals.
Okay. Is it mythology or something like that?
No. One of them is the Nautilus is it's like a squid looking kind of thing.
Okay.
But it's like deep in the ocean and it's also endangered. The Pangolin's kind of like an armadillo kind of looking thing, but it's got like plates on its back. They're real animals, but they're really weird and they're just really interesting. Yeah.
And you just you said, you know what? Let's name the band that, or I mean,
they're basically always kind of like, I want to be the favorite. No, I want to be the favorite. So
yeah.
It's just like that. Yeah.
Just the idea of them like fighting, like Nautilus versus Pangolin. It's obscene, Like,
it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like going back to Rush again. Bytor versus a Snow Dog. I mean, it was all
stuff like that.
You remember that song, man, dude? If you've never heard it, it's on the Fly By Night album, and it's like an 8-minute song, dude, and it's got a drum solo in the middle. I mean, it takes you through a bunch of different emotions and stuff. But the song we're gonna hear after the break is called Bernga. Bernga. It's an instrumental, and I heard the beginning of it, and it sounded great, man. Joshua Lopez, who's got a recording studio here in the McAllen area, is the guy that put it together for you guys, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Shout out to Josh. He is a godsend. Thank you so much for all your work.
And the song Bernga, I mean, what's the title? I just learned about 2 new animals right now. But,
oh, yeah.
So what does Bernga mean?
So Bernga is like the onomatopoeia for the ending part. You'll hear it when the beat drops later on. I know we're like getting the beat drops, but like once it drops later on, it's the onomatopoeia for that when we play shows or whatever.
The onomatopoeia. That sounds
the
like...
riff. It's just it's the riff.
That sounds like a urine tract infection or something like that. What was it again? Onomatopoeia?
Onomatopoeia, yeah.
Okay, and what does that mean?
It's when... It's the sound. Like if you're recreating the sound with your voice, there's no word to like say like, oh, Bernga's this or that. Bernga's the riff, the riff, how it sounds. It's Bernga.
Okay, man.
It's Bernga.
I mean, I just heard the first part of it. It sounded great, man. You want to send a shout out to the rest of the guys that are listening right now from Nautilus and Pangolin, man?
Yeah. Shout out to Thomas. Shout out to Adrian.
They couldn't be with us today, but, as soon as this COVID thing dies down, hopefully soon, we'll be able to invite these guys back in all together. Maybe they could get together and do something in here live, man. It'd be awesome. But we'll check out that song coming up. I wouldn't leave if I were you. Stay where you're at, because right after this quick break, you're going to be blown away by some brand new music. Nautilus and Pangolin, a song called Bernga.
Q94.5, all rock. Plays the best guitar riffs of all time. Q94.5, all rock, all the time.
That's pretty heavy, dude. That's some good stuff, bro.
Thank you so much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got Tony and Nick from the band Nautilus versus Pangolin.
Yes, sir.
And that song was called Burn Good. It's on YouTube. If you want to check it out, put it on your playlist. You're also on Spotify and all the streaming services.
Yep.
Hey, Tony, grab the mic there, man. So you're from Edinburgh. You went to school in Edinburgh, man?
No, actually, I'm from McAllen. I'm from McAllen.
Mac High?
No, I actually went to Roe. I graduated 08.
Nicky Rowe, were you in band
Yeah.
in school? Or?
I was in orchestra. Yeah.
Orchestra?
Yeah.
And what did you play in orchestra, bro?
Half of high school, I played cello, but towards the end, I started playing upright bass.
Wow.
Yeah.
So did you start band when you were like in middle school or like sixth grade? I think sixth grade is
sixth grade.
So you went right into band, man.
Yeah. I was already into like music, playing instruments and stuff since I was 11, basically. Yeah.
Fourth grade, fifth grade?
Sixth grade.
Sixth grade.
Yeah. So 6 through 12, I was already playing instruments.
I remember when I was in fifth grade, the band director, whatever, they went over and we had a special session in the cafeteria with all the fifth graders.
Oh yeah.
And they were presenting, the opportunity to be in a band.
Yeah.
And you could sign up and maybe start working on an instrument and stuff. And when you get to sixth grade, you could start working on their band thing, right?
Yeah, the inspiration,
like
basically.
So is that what happened with you? Or
I would say so.
Yeah,
I would say so.
You didn't have any idea of playing any type of instrument before that?
No, not really. Honestly, I probably was just like, just sign me up for something. I don't care. And then I ended up liking it.
Yeah.
I think that's basically how it started. Yeah.
And so you know how to read music and do all that, huh?
It's been a while since I've read music, but I can. It just takes me a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a while.
And the music theory, anything of that? What did you learn when you were in band besides learning how to read music at the high school level?
Honestly, I learned how to play like other people's musics, right?
Okay.
Like other composers' stuff. But I never really found much satisfaction learning that kind of music. I was always just trying to write something or making up little riffs and stuff like that. That was really what really motivated me and fulfilled me. Like I really had a lot of fun doing that.
Yeah. Wow. And so you said you're in orchestra.
Yeah.
So that's not the band that's out in the field during the football season, or is it? Huh? What?
No, Nick did that. Nick was out.
But your orchestra had nothing to do with that then, huh?
No, we were basically inside. Yeah, we had the comfort of AC.
Yeah. Yeah, being in a marching band, dude, that's pretty grueling sometimes, huh?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah, Nick, get on the mic there, man. So you were a marcher then, huh?
Yeah, I actually did jazz. I did the symphonic band. I did marching as well. I did it all in high school, and I was in a band on the outside with our guitarist Adrian. Still,
Nicky Rowe?
No, I live in Edinburgh, but I'm from Harlingen.
So you went to Harlingen High or South?
Harlingen High.
Harlingen High, man. I went there for a little bit.
Really?
They used to have a smoking area for the students.
I've heard.
Back in my day, yeah, and no dress code. Now you could go in shorts and chanclas if you wanted to work to school.
Yeah,
and long hair.
When I was there, they kind of let it slide too. So
yeah,
still kind
of. When I went there, I was like, maybe I'll graduate. Man, I like this. I don't like that's why I kept getting kicked out of high schools, because I didn't like the rules, dude. So you were in band there in Harlingen High then, man, huh?
Yep. I love doing jazz band though. That was my thing. I did marching, like I said, and everything, but jazz, that's where I was. I was doing.
What did you
bass
love about the jazz, bro?
I got to play bass.
Yeah.
So unlike marching band where I would march baritone, or in symphonic band where I'd play trumpet.
How the hell would you need a long extension cord to plug in that bass amp? No, out in the middle of the field.
Yeah, and actually we've done it before with like wireless stuff.
Yeah.
They do like a rock themed show or something. So I did it a couple years, but no, my thing was jazz. Like I said, I got to do bass and guitar there. Both. They took us to Chicago, and I played over there with bass. It's an amazing experience.
I think that jazz band in school, I think it started probably about the early 80s, because I don't remember it as a kid in 79 or 80, but I remember they started a jazz band at my Mercedes High School when I was there, and my friend Danny Cantu, rest in peace, he was the one playing bass on it. And they would do presentations, and it was great. It was great. I was really attracted to that because it was music, It's like it was jams, man. And
with jazz, you get to really jam out. Like I needed my space, When I was there, I needed my space to move around, A symphonic band, you're in your chair tapping your foot, but with jazz, I'm jumping around, with all the rhythm section.
Yeah, that's cool, dude. And the rest of the guys are all part of the band system in school, or are you just you two guys?
Adrian was in band growing up. I actually started guitar because of him. I remember seeing him in a talent show in middle school. We went to the same middle school. He's our guitarist right now, Adrian. And that kind of inspired me, like, hey, I want to do that, you know? So I picked it up. We became good friends, and I mean, we're in a band to
Dude,
this
that's
day, like
badass,
10 years
man.
later.
And how long ago was this?
That was 6th grade when I saw him do that talent show. It was 6th grade. He
And
was
how
in
old
7th
are you
grade.
now?
I'm 22 right now.
Okay, so you're talking about 10 years, man.
Yeah,
Out there. Wow, dude. That's really awesome, man. And you can tell by the music, you know, when some of the, it's rare that you have somebody do music with all the intricacy of the music you guys got that don't have any type of sort of, musical education through the band system here in the local schools and stuff like that. But let's check out another song. We're going to be playing another song from them in just a bit. We're going to take a quick break and check out the other song they got. It's a band called Nautilus versus Pangolin right here on Q94.5, all rock all the time. It is home brewed, man, and I'm loving this stuff.
This is rock.
Don't stop believing.
This is rock.
Black hole sun, won't you come?
And this is rock. Q94.5. All rock, all the time.
That sounds awesome. Q94.5, all rock all the time. That is Nautilus versus Pangolin. Man, I really appreciate you guys making the effort to come out here and hang out with us at Home Brewed, man.
Absolutely, man. Thank you for having us. Thank you for the invite.
Anything you want to tell the fans out there, the people that are listening to your music for the very first time, where can they find you guys? When will you be performing somewhere, or do you have any live videos on YouTube or stuff like that, man? What do you got?
Yeah, so we actually did a live performance with UTRGV Radio, and we have a song that we did from there on our YouTube channel. That's Nautilus versus Pangolin. We also post on our social medias, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. That's at NVP Band.
That's good and simple right there. You can't miss it. MVP Band.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So, yeah, also, That first song that we dropped, Burngo, we actually just dropped that today. So if you're listening for the first time, go ahead and check that out. That's going to be on all streaming platforms, and it will post it on social media. So go ahead, follow us. You'll get the direct links right there.
Burngo, man, 5 minutes, 40-something seconds, almost 6 minutes, man. A good epic tune, man, and goes through so many different, emotions and stuff, man. It's really good stuff, man, and good harmonizing leads, and just the music and the whole part of it, man. It's really awesome, though. So I congratulate you guys, man. I appreciate you guys coming in. All right.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, Nautilus versus Pangolin. What's up, Rick? You want to say something?
Yeah, just one last thing. I wanted to give a shout out to the artist for the single, RF Pangborn. We really appreciate your art, man. Thank you so much for letting us use your brilliance, and we just wanted to thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you so much.
All right. Hey, man, will you all be careful? And we'll be tracking you guys, and let us know on our social media, what's going on with you guys, so we can share with all our fans, okay?
For sure.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Nautilus versus Pangolin. Tony and Nick from the band, and last shout out to the rest of the guys, right?
Yeah, shout out to Adrian, Vitela, shout out to Thomas, our guitarist and our drummer. We couldn't do this without them, man. I mean, we practice at Thomas's house, and Adrian does all our recording. Right now he's working on our EP, the recording, mixing, and mastering, so he has a big task ahead of him, but I mean, we can't do that without those guys, man.
All right, that's awesome, man. Home Brewed, brought to you by 5x5 Brewing, now available valley-wide. If you don't see us up on tap, ask for us. 5x5 Brewing, Battleborn, Texas made. Veteran-owned and operated craft brewery based in Mission, Texas, infusing the spirit of the fighting man into every glass. We strive to produce beers of the highest quality. And ladies and gentlemen, if you want to go have a cold one tonight, go buy 5x5 Brewing. They are open. I'm out of here, man. I'll see you Monday morning, 6 a.m. Rock and Roll James, clock it out with Dire Straits on Q94.5, all rock, all the time.